Macchia Jewellery, All-Star Graphics and the 365 Apparel Company. Your front row, Scott King and Ryan Cook. Adam King and Nick Schmidt on the second. Solomon and Rakavalis, Rendell and Dumsney. Petnoffer and Dunmore. Dunmore on the back. So here we go. Oh, look at Schmidt. Straight into the middle. So Nick Schmidt's forced his way up into position number 2. So through they come. It's Scott King, Schmidt, Cook, Rakavalis, Adam King with some work to do. So watch out for Adam King in position number 5. Solomon tucked up behind him. Ray Dumsney. And then Rendell. We've got Grace Dunmore, Kyle Pettenhoffer and Ella Dunmore. So the first lap to go in the books here in Tag Heavy. Their final. And Nick Schmidt, he showed his intentions right from the get-go. The moment those lights went out, he was game on. Currently sits in position at number 2. So King the leader from Schmidt and Cook. Rakavalis sits in P4. Adam King with some work to do in P5. Solomon, Dumsney, Rendell. So Cook now moving up to the back there of Nick Schmidt. So sizing him up is Ryan Cook, looking for that move into P2. But Nick Schmidt has been very good this weekend. Rakavalis also looking neat and tidy in position number 4. Adam King and Solomon running nose to tail there in positions 5 and 6. So last time by, Ryan Cook the fastest lap of the race with a 33.5. But it's Schmidt who is giving chase at the moment to Scott King. 33.270 for Scott King. He's put a 10th into the rest of the field. Not sure what happened to Cook that lap. Dropped a couple of tenths. He's going to have to work hard now to get back on the back of Schmidt. Rakavalis rock solid in P4 at the moment. Adam King the next kart through. So through comes King in position number 5. Solomon, Dumsney, Rendell, Dunmore, Pettenhoffer and Dunmore. So King, how picturesque is it looking over at the lake over the back as they come to the top of the hill. A little bit of bump and grind there with Cook and also Schmidt. Allows Rakavalis to position himself. So Scott King currently 6/10 known. Make that 9/10 of a second as he does a 33.0. So King, the next fastest car was his brother Adam on a 33.1, 33.3 for Schmidt, 33.2 for Cook, 33.2 for Rakavalis. So still plenty of laps to go in this one. 10 laps on the board. We've only got 2 more finals after this one. And it's King, Schmidt and Cook. Rakavalis and Adam King are starting to start a little bit of a battle there. So Adam King will be looking to make that move on Rakavalis. Goes to the inside at the top of the hill. Rakavalis is going to try and run around the outside, but gets out of racetrack very, very quickly. And Adam King moves up into position number 4. So Scott King still your leader. He had just under a second previously. He's got 1.3 seconds now. Goes sub 33 seconds to Scott King. A 32.958 that time by as he starts to stretch his legs there in the 4. Nick Schmidt in second position. Ryan Cook gives chase in position number 3. Of course, Cook representing the Warrnambool Kart Club. His home round. Adam King gives chase. Look at the margin he's put into Solomon and Rakavalis. So Rakavalis has dropped right back in that battle after only just getting passed by Adam King. Under big pressure. now from Ray Dumsney. Oh, King now, oh, sorry, Cook now up into second. Schmidt makes the move back. They're going to go side by side. So Cook gets back into second place. A good battle with Nick Schmidt. Cook wants him to work with him to try and catch Scott King. I think the ship sailed. So they're going to have to fight it out for second. Here he comes. Schmidt has a bit of a look at Cook. Nothing doing there. The worst thing they're doing by fighting is they're inviting Adam King to come up and get a sniff. So Adam King is in position number 4. Oh, we've lost Rakavalis down the bottom. So he's pulled up down behind the trees. I can just see the go-kart from here. But out front, it's Scott King, your leader, comfortably at the moment. At 2.6 seconds last time by, Cook and Schmidt have sorted themselves out a bit now. They're not fighting as much, which has allowed Adam King no opportunity to get on the back of them. So 2.7 seconds now the margin for Scott King, Ryan Cook and Nick Schmidt duking it out for second and third. Can Adam King stake a claim on a podium position here at Warrnambool? The lap board says 4 laps. He's going to have to make his move very, very soon if he's got any chance of doing so. Scott through the double left at the bottom. Cook in second. Maintaining that little bit of a buffer to Nick Schmidt. And then Adam King sits in position number 4. Solomon in position number 5. Ray Dumsney's in position number 6. Jet Rendell, Kyle Petnoffer, Grace and Ella Dunmore with Rakavalis, OUT in this one. So King continues to lead the margin. Just growing every single lap. Hasn't got a lot to play for at the moment. 2.8, almost 2.9 seconds the margin for Scotty King. Has Nick Schmidt got one last assault left to try and snatch second place from Ryan Cook, or is he going to settle for third? It's going to be the last lap for Scotty King. As we've seen him do so many times before in tag heavy. Before that it was clubman heavy, but tag heavy is his go these days. And he sets off for one last circulation here at Warrnambool. So it took him until round 5 last year to win a round. And he's going to go 3 on the trot here in Warrnambool. He's Scott King. He won at Cobden. He won at Hamilton. And he looks set to do the deal again here in Warrnambool for Macchia Jewellery, All-Star Graphics, and the 365 Apparel Company. It's Scott King that wins tag heavy. Ryan Cook's home in second position. Nick Schmidt home in third. Adam King home in position number 4. Solomon rounds out your top 5. Ray Dumsney, Rendell from row number 3. Ray Dumsney and Jay Rakavalis from row number 4. Kyle Pettenhofer and Grace Dunmore on the 5th row. Ella Dunmore to start in position number 11. Down into 1 they go. Oh, King very wide. Adam King across the grass. He is going to go for challenge for the lead to challenging for last position as they come down the hill. So up the hill they come for the first time. Cook and Scott King. Scott King in very, very deep there. Had a lot of trouble pulling the 4 up. Nick Schmidt's in position number 3. So Schmidt, then Solomon, Rendell, Rakavalis. Then Ray Dumsney, Pettenoffer. 2 Dunmores and Adam King. So fastest lap, first time by, no surprises, was Ryan Cook. He's your leader. Scott King sits in position number 2. Adam with some big major work to do after winning that last one. So Ryan Cook, Scott King, Nick Schmidt. Oh, Rendell's, he's driving well, just ahead of Solomon and Rakavalis. So a simmering battle pack. Oh, Solomon up the inside of Rendell. Rendell runs very wide, which allows Rakavalis through into position number 4. And Ray Dumsney also benefits. Pettenoffer has a look now at the inside of Rendell. That's a move done. So Scott King now starts to challenge. King does more than challenge. He gets by the inside, but Cook returns serve straight back up the inside. So a great battle for the lead here in Tag Heavy for Mackia Jewellery, All-Star Graphics and the 365 Apparel Company. King back to the inside. Look for Cook to try and crisscross. He's done it at a nice position there, so he's not going to be able to pull back in. Nick Schmidt is right in this battle as well, so keep an eye on the 89. Rakavalis is cleared. Dumsney now having a look at Solomon. Nothing doing there. Cook back to the lead. So Cook, King and Schmidt in a great battle for the front here. Oh, Schmidt just showing the nose on the inside there of Scott King. So up the hill they come once more. King looks, nothing doing there. Went very, very deep, but Ryan Cook was up to the challenge. So Cook, King and Schmidt. Here comes King on the inside. Watch for the crisscross. Can he get overlap? No, cannot get the overlap this time. So Schmidt sits in 3rd. Rakavalis, Solomon, Dumsney, Pettenoffer, Adam King, Rendell. It's the 50th Grace Dunmore, and then Ella Dunmore rounds out your field at the moment. So King with just a kart length margin at the moment on Ryan Cook. He turns the 28 in. He's got Nick Schmidt for company. Rakavalis driving nicely in position number 4. Solomon. And then Dumsney, Pettenoffer, King and Rendell. So Scott King has irked out just a little bit of a margin there. So on to lap number 7 they are at the moment. King still your leader, with Cook and Schmidt doing battle for 2nd and 3rd. Nick Schmidt sizing up Cook all the time. Rakavalis and Solomon competing in top 5 at the moment. Dumsney, then Adam King on the long road back.